So have you ever stopped to ask yourself, just why in the heck are so many mortgage companies going out of business right now? Well, I'll tell you, there's a lot of reasons, but today, let's get down to the hard, dead, black heart of the problem. And I gotta tell you, when we look at this, it may actually surprise you. Hey, our good friends over at Oaktree have an opportunity for inside sales account reps for anybody who might be living in the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania area. It comes with a salary and a basis point override. This is great. It's non-QM. It's up and coming. If this is you or you know somebody, do me a favor, fill this information out down below and let's get you going with a great company. On to the show. Okay, back to the point at hand, straight to the point. According to a Mortgage Bankers Association report, housing is so unaffordable right now that banks are actually losing money for each mortgage they financed last year. But more on that in a minute. Independent mortgage banks and mortgage subsidiaries of chartered banks lost an average of $301 per loan, the first negative profit recorded by the Mortgage Bankers Association in data going back to 2008. Now imagine a world, guys, where your top producing loan officers have actually become your biggest liability. Think about it. It would be better right now if your company wasn't writing loans. Now, is this a new phenomenon? I mean, the Mortgage Bankers Association said this is the first time banks have lost money since 2008. Well, you'd certainly hope so, but I've got news for you. Mortgage lenders lost money on every loan originated for the first time since 2018 and the second quarter of 2018, according to the Mortgage Bankers Association Quarterly Mortgage Bankers Performance Report. Independent mortgage banks and mortgage subsidiaries of chartered banks lost an average of $82 on each loan they originated in the second quarter of 2022, down from gains of $223 a loan in the previous first quarter. The average pre-tax production loss was 5 basis points, a complete turnaround from the first quarter's average net profits of 5 basis points. Average production volume totaled $705 million per company, down from $808 million in Q1. Now, guys, understand, this was written in August of 2022. Further, in April of this year, David Kachevsky wrote that 2022 was the worst year ever to write a mortgage. I wonder what he'd write today. I mean, it was accurate at the time, but 23 is the Buster Douglas to Mike Tyson's 2022. Isn't that about right? Okay, to the 2023 solution. But first, just hang in there, guys. A bit more of the problem. Sorry, but we need to explain this to give the solution actual context. Contributing to the problem is the cost of production for financing a loan, which jumped to an all-time high since the beginning of Mortgage Bankers Association's record keeping, and it went up to $10,624 per loan. And productivity in 2022, it fell to a low of 1.5 closed loans per month per production employee. Okay, that's a mouthful, but it's costing over $10,000 to bring a loan to market. It's pretty scary. Mortgage companies, you see, they have fixed costs that are always going to be there. If a company isn't writing volumes of loans, the cost per loan goes up, and that's because of the fixed costs. You have fewer loans to dilute it with. So the solution for a mortgage company is to get their volume up to the point that they offset the fixed costs, and then and only then can they turn a profit. One more point here. Mortgage Bankers Association board members predicted that home prices still could drop an additional 9% this year. Might sound like bad news, but is it really? No. It's great news for the industry because it means lower prices, better deals, and that amounts to more transactions. It's really the tonic that cures our industry's ailments right now. So if you love your job and you love your company, double down on your efforts today. You can find and create transactions through conversations. It's really just that easy. All it requires is you. And finally, one last point, the National Association of Realtors said that we've hit bottom in 2023 and we're not gonna see prices drop anymore. The MBA, the Mortgage Lenders Association of Choice, says it's gonna drop by 9%. So who's right and who's wrong? Let me know in the comments down below. I gotta tell you, I'm betting on the bankers. I think they've got this one figured out. I hope it helps and have a great day.